Well, good evening, Big Country. Let's take a look at satellite and radar. We can spot our weather maker for tonight right here. This dry line is going to be stirring up some storms that we'll be talking about in just a little bit. But as for Max Live radar this evening, calm and clear for now until we head into the next couple of hours. But for right now, a red flag warning is still in effect until 10 p.m. tonight. So west to southwest winds to 20 to 25 sustained winds mile per hour, and then gusting up to 35 miles per hour. And that relative humidity is down to about 8%. So if you have any plans to cook out this evening, you might want to skip out on that just because of that elevated and critical fire danger. So seeing that elevated risk for more of our centralized counties, and then that critical risk as we head towards the west. So burning is discouraged. So you want to keep that in mind over the weekend into the next couple of days. Now, as for our rain chances, this is going to be for the next upcoming week. I'm really backing off on the rain chances right now. As for last week, we saw those rain chances just decrease as we went on. So taking caution as we go into this next week, seeing those isolated showers really starting on Tuesday evening. We'll see some showers on Wednesday evening, and then our main rain chances on Thursday, and then continuing into Friday. But as we know more, we'll continue to keep you up to date. Now let's take a look at Futurecast, seeing that dry line moving into the area very nicely as we head into those evening hours. So by 9:30, starting to see those storms kind of kicking up and creating that line as that dry line pushes through, and seeing they're really intensifying as they head towards our eastern counties and then down into the heartland, and then they'll start to move out of the area as we head into the overnight hours of Sunday. And they're still seeing a little bit of that initiation heading into the early morning hours of Sunday, and then it'll kind of clear out as we head into tomorrow. But as for tonight, the Storm Prediction Center has us in a marginal and a slight risk for these thunderstorms. So hail at least from 1 to 2 inches, damaging winds, and then lightning as well. Now we'll talk about the severe hazards in just a minute, but so notice that the slight risk is going to be down into the heartland. So as the storms begin to push east, they're going to be intensifying. Now with these risks, we're going to take a look at this breakdown. So the wind threat, about 50 to 60 mile per hour winds, damaging winds are likely. The hail threat is going to be a big concern, especially down into the heartland. Greater than 1 inch is possible, but thankfully for right now, the tornado threat is at about 0. Now current temperatures across the area in the mix of the 80s and 90s, so very warm across the board, but those winds are going to be coming out of the southwest at about 15 to 20 miles per hour, and then gusting even more. As for Abilene tonight, 65 degrees, above average and breezy, and then tomorrow hot, sunny, and breezy as well. We'll see those gusts up to 20 miles per hour. As for that extended forecast, we'll see 87 for tomorrow, 75 for April Fool's Day. That is not a joke. That's a beautiful temperature. 90 degrees on Tuesday, and then we'll see those rain chances start to pop into the forecast, really begging that they just stay there, because I know last week it was really defeating when we had rain chances and it just didn't show up.
It was as much as 70% chance and nothing. Well, we got maybe a little.
I didn't see any
You
rain.
didn't?
No,
Yeah.
unfortunately not.
Yeah, it was just enough, as most people have said, to
Yes.
mess up your car.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Catalina.